Of course, guys, first of all, if you do want to buy any FIFA 22 coins, make sure to check out U7Buy in the description and use code RECOIL for 5% off. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. From tomorrow or Sunday, we're going to have the giveaway links down below where you can enter for the PS5 or Xbox, the iArmor 37-inch monitor, the, I think it's 16,500 FIFA points, or we've got a football shirt of your choice, which, as I've said before, you can get your Basumas, your Mendy's, or whatever you are inclined to get. Of course, if you're new around here, please just subscribe anyway. The content is coming, the content is flowing, and of course, drop a like down below. We're back to daily uploads, and of course, I'm going to do the most to make sure you guys make the most coins. So let's get into it. So today we're going to go for a little bit of a different set of sniping here. I'm going to go for 5 methods which I think are currently the best to make coins. Now, first of all, of course, we're looking at rule breakers. These guys have just came out and they are easy coin making here. So having a look who we've got, you've got David Silva, you've got Ripart, and we're just going to check. Obviously, you want to make sure that their buy nows, their minimums are decent. So we'll have a look at Ripart for a start. His minimum is 11k. There you go. So sorry if I'm coughing throughout this video, my asthma has been incredibly bad today, but we're going for Ripart. You've got Coates as well. So obviously each position is going to have a different set of players. So if we go midfielder and we go to 20, you're looking at the likes of David Silva and more players like that. So if we have a look, if we up this a little bit here, you've got Ripart at cam. So people are mugging it a little bit. So we're not going to do the positions. We will just do rule breakers. We're going to go first of all for, let's have a look. So Coates is the cheapest right now. So I'd say you've got an easy sell on at 16k. I'd say that 10% of that, so you're looking at 800 coins. So realistically 15k and below for snipes. So I'd say 14,750 there. I'm listing him up straight away at 16. And that's probably the most I'd pay for him. So we want to keep it at that because these guys are only gonna go down in price if you're looking at like players like Coates, because he's not usable. So he's not going to go up in value at all over sort of next few hours or anything. He's not going to become more usable. That one there is a good snipe. We're going to just take off the compare price because that seems to be doing us in a little bit. But as I say, he's not going to become more usable over the next few hours. So we don't want to be stuck trying to sell him when he's gone down in price. What you do want to do is make sure you're picking them up, getting them sold on quickly, and then of course you can switch this method around. There's a few ways that you can do that. So first of all, obviously this is the cheapest rule breakers card, and you're looking at Coates, absolute dirt cheapest, and he's going to be coming up a lot, but not like consistently a ton. You can see that 15,500, we've only got a few pages, so you can see he is selling on. We'll see if we can get another 14,750 or below at a 16k sell on. It's quite a good profit. We've missed that one there, but we're going to move it into a French filter just while we try and make our most out of this, because this way you then get the next player is Ripart, and if you take it off of the price cap, it's Ripart. I believe you've got Dembele in there as well. Obviously he's not going to be coming up under the same caliber there, so it might be worth going for attackers and just see what we get in that. Let's have a look. Forwards, so you've got Ripart, but it does open up a few other players in there to be sniped. So we'll definitely go for this, because attackers, he's most likely going to be put up as a striker anyway, and it just gives you a little bit more of a realm of profit. So 24k for the sell on. EA tax is going to be 1.2, so there is 300 coins profit. We'll knock it down a little bit further. 22,250. If we can get one here, it's a nice little better profit for us to sit on, be happy with, and not to stress about too much there. So let's see what we can do. I will do, I feel like these guys are getting sniped quite quickly at the moment because they're obviously finding their price. Some people are going to make a ton off of sniping these and holding them. We're missing a lot of these Riparts. I feel like people are absolutely onto this guy. I don't know what league he's in. We'll check when we next either probably miss, but we'll check if we miss or get the next one, what league he's in, because I can't really see it being a very usable card. The only usable ones for me personally, you've got Rudiger, there's a CDM from Brentford who looks insane. This guy, France, I mean, if he's good in game, maybe usable, but I think it's unlikely that he's going to be good enough in game. Okay, so they've gone up a little bit in value maybe, so maybe we want to stay more on the closer side of profit. So we'll go for the 22,500, see if we can get one here. I'm honestly baffled how he's being sniped so quickly. I'm honestly, come on. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for one more of these just while we're having a look at this type of player. We're going to go for Premier League. Now, I don't know if there are any under 100k. There isn't. Is there any? So you got this guy at 120. Now, realistically, at 120, EA tax is 6k. So we'd be going down to here for, I'd say, if we can get a 110 or below, I'm happy. And that's, any of the Prem ones can come up here. I think that's him and Rudiger. So obviously, very unlikely you're going to get anyone other than this CDM here. But if you do, that is absolutely insane. If we can get one come up, I would be absolutely buzzing, especially if we can actually snipe it. No. That was poor from me, to be fair. That was poor from me. I didn't. We're going to get the next one. And I'm going to stop coughing, I promise, eventually. I will stop coughing a little bit, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how my asthma takes this. Oh, we've been kicked out. We've been kicked out. Now, we are going to go one more time for this guy. I'm going to see if we can actually be the ones to do it, to get that 110 snipe. The fact there was one there, it shows it's possible. We're just going to give it a go. And then obviously, my budget's basically spent, so we'll go down to a little bit of a cheaper set of methods. I will be teaching you guys how to transfer coins this week. That video is going to be out in the coming days. Usually it'll be out a little bit sooner, but I haven't actually thought of it. I didn't think to do it yet because I was just so focused on other videos. And I say that, there's a few series that I really want to get running that I haven't. We're going to do a 10 count on this because I'm worried we're going to get kicked out again. But 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take a look at a couple other methods, of course, all ones that are popping at the minute. Now we're going to go for this one. You guys know right now it's booming because of the market, little bit going up because of SBCs. And what I did want to say, guys, a lot of you asked me in the comments about investments. Now, if you want investments, we're doing the Discord. We still are, and it's still running really well. Obviously, the market isn't as predictable this year, guys. So obviously, it is a little bit harder, but we are obviously doing our best to make sure the content comes out to you as quickly as possible and to make sure that you guys can make as many coins as possible. Now, we're going to say for this one, 5k. So EA tax is 250. So realistically, we want to snipe. I mean, there is arguably, I guess. I mean, was that a shadow? Was one of them a shadow? I'm trying to think. The EA tax is 250. We realistically, we don't want to take a 150 profit. We want to take a 250 over 150, so we won't snipe there. I missed technically like 450 in profit there, but I think this is a better place to snipe at. There you go, straight off the bat. Almost got a very nice profit, but we still secured the slightly lower one, so we'll take it. It's not an L. Obviously with these cards, you don't really need to worry about things like chemistry styles that much. It's rare that people are going to be using Delict for their main team, but it's possible. So if you do see one with a shadow, snap that up maybe for a little bit more because you can raise the price on it. The value of cards does technically increase when they've got more stuff on them. Now, we do want to make sure, because there's so many coming up, we don't want to get stuck in a trap of getting these guys for maybe too much. So we're going to lower the budget a little bit down to 400, just so we can either get an extra 100 coins profit, or we're 100 coins more protected in terms of what we buy. So there, luckily, was a 4.4 because I didn't even change the budget yet. Let's have a look. Can we mash one out at 4.4 again? 4.3. Ooh. Oh mate, we missed a 3.3. That is gutting because the one that we missed was so good. Maybe these guys are just coming out hella fast because weirdly it seems like they're quite consistently coming at that kind of price, which is insane. Right, 10. That one there as well with a is that shadow? Yeah, no? Catalyst, right. So realistically, I'm going to try and put that one up for 5 and a little bit because it's got a chemistry style. It's also bought a min price, so I'm not really going to lose coins on it no matter what. We're going to go for the next method. Once again, also a spending method. Premier League. We're going to go Portuguese and you're going to go Man City. The reason I'm bringing these two back for this video is because they're both actually booming right now, purely because of SBCs. Both of these filters contain cards that are realistically, Bernardo Silva is not very much priced because of his ability in game anymore. They gave a really good SBC to him. You got the opportunity to get a really good version of him. If you wanted him in your team, you'd have that one. So realistically, he's here and at this price because of SBCs. We're going to be able to sell him on for 8.4. 10% is 840. So if we go down to there, it's 60 coins profit. There's 160. I'll take 160 when we're playing. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. We'll go down there. So we're maximizing the profit there. So we're selling him on for 8.4. Easy sell on. And then this is the profit is about 240. That one there would have been beautiful. Obviously, you do have the opportunity with this filter to not only get Bernardo Silva, but you've got all the Portuguese players. You've got Cancelo as well. I believe there's one more, but I might be wrong. We're going to see if we can actually get one before I call it a day. Oh, Ruben Diaz as well. So he's one who he's a little bit more unlikely, but if you can grab him, you're absolutely buzzing. Realistically, he is not one to be disappointed with at all. We'll do a 20 count, half in my head as usual. Did we get? Come on, what do you mean? I definitely did that right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Will they allow me because of my coughing fit? Probably not, but we can hope. Oh wait, they've mugged it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.